Yo, what's up, guys? It's Corner 70 here. I haven't done one of these in a little while, but um, I just thought I would say this. The Detroit Lions are terrible. I know we already know this, but going into the season, I did say that I thought they were going to be a dark horse for a playoff spot. I was sorely mistaken. I did not expect us to play this bad, this undisciplined, and I didn't expect Jared Goff to play as bad as he did. Like, I know Jared Goff wasn't a great quarterback, but I at least thought he would be decent. I was wrong. This team is horrible. I am not impressed with how undisciplined this team is. I still believe in Dan Campbell and the coaching staff and Brad Holmes to turn the ship around. I know they have a lot of work to do, but Dan Campbell needs to be better. His play calling needs to be better. No way should we be running the ball on 3rd and 2nd and 30 plus. I mean, I don't care. You need to pass it. If you go 3 and out and you pass it, I'd be more happy with that than running the ball on 3rd and 32 or 3rd and 32 or 2nd and 32 or whatever it was. It's just continuously, That deep shot, the Reynolds at the beginning of the game today on Thanksgiving for a touchdown, I loved it. I was like, man, why couldn't we have done that all season? I know we don't have explosive wide receivers, but we never throw it deep. Like, Jared Goff never throws it deep. Like, why not just let it rip? Especially right now. Now you're 0-10-1. You have nothing to lose. Start throwing it deep. I mean, we need to see some explosive plays. Now, like I said, our roster needs a lot. It's going to take probably a couple of years to become good, or at least decent. But no way that I expect us to be winless after week 12. I expected us to have at least 1 or 2 wins. Now, granted, we have been close in most of our games. And also, that's also credit to Dan Campbell. So that's where he does, each coach has his weaknesses and has his strengths. Dan Campbell's strength is keeping us together, is keeping us competitive, and keeping us in games. His weakness is his play calling, I think. And and our players need to be more disciplined. There's no way we should have 20 holding calls. I'm probably exaggerating, but today seemed like it was a holding call every single offensive play. And it just was so incredibly hard to watch. No. I just hope we win one game this year. I don't want to go winless. I mean, we're going to have the number 1 pick regardless, but just one win I'm asking for. One win. One stinking win. Now, granted, we should have had a win against Baltimore. Some say we should have a win against the Vikings the first time. The Pittsburgh game, we should have had a win there. So we should have a few wins right now, but we don't. And, we shouldn't be put in those positions. We need to be better. I know we don't really have the team to do it, but recently, our defense hasn't been playing that bad, really. Last three games, we've held our opponent to, I think, 13, and 16, under 20 points. Obviously the Steelers don't have a high potent offense. The Browns really have the high potent offense, and the same with the Bears, but still, it's a National Football League. So our defense I don't really think it's the problem. Our defense, yeah, they're not ranked high, but the defense is the problem. It's the offense. We need to get some weapons. If we aren't going to get a quarterback for this coming year, at least give Jared Goff some weapons to work with, because the offensive line is solid. Yeah, I know we're dealing with some injuries, but hopefully Frank Ragnow will come back healthy. And Jonah Jackson, I think he's in there. I know we lost a guard in the last game, but our offensive line is pretty good, and Penei Sewell is going to be a beast. He's had his struggles, but each rookie does. But it's just tough being a Lions fan. It really is. But yeah, no way that I expect us to be winless after week 12. So yeah, I have nothing else to say. I'm probably not going to do any more reactions for this season. It's pretty much the same thing. We suck, and can't close out games, we're undisciplined. That's on Dan Campbell. He needs to be better at disciplining our players and making better play calls. I don't think he should get fired. I think we should give him at least 2 or 3 more years. Because it's gonna take time. We all knew this. We all knew this year was gonna be rough. We just probably didn't think it was gonna be this rough. D'Angelo Swift looks so good this year, though. That's a bright spot. Same with TJ Hawkinson. I wish we utilized Hawkinson a little bit more. But the two things I really want Dan Campbell to work on is disciplining our players and do better play calling. Since he's the one calling the offensive plays now, please don't run it on 2nd and long, like 2nd and 15 plus, or 3rd and 15 plus, especially if it's in the 20s or 30s, because you ain't going to get anywhere except for booze. And you heard it today in the stadium, But I still believe in our coaching staff. I still believe in Dan. I still believe in Brad Holmes. It's going to take a lot to undo what Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia did. We're basically starting from scratch. Still Lions at heart. The Lions fan at heart forever. It's pain, but go Lions. Have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving.